This episode of Catching Gold Diggers is sponsored by Nox Cleaner. Is your Android device becoming freezing, lagging, or slow? Then head to the Play Store and download Nox Cleaner to boost its performance. Today we're helping Tommy place someone to the Gold Digger test, and I swear on all the talkies in the world, the title of this video was not clickbait. Being a gold digger is not a crime and is a completely subjective term. Therefore, to avoid any defamation of character, an emoji is placed on all of our targets. I'm really not trying to get sued, guys. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of Catching Gold Diggers. If you guys are new here, my name is Sergio. It's so nice to meet you guys. Apparently, I do talk fast, so please try to keep up. Don't get left behind. Anyways, today I'm chilling here with the homie Tommy. And we're not placing his girlfriend to the test, guys. No, we're placing his boyfriend. I'm kidding. We're placing his ex-coworker slash friend to the test. It's a crazy story, guys. Are you ready for this, Tommy?
Yeah, let's fucking go. I want my money back.
Woohoo! Meet the homie Tommy. Today we're going to be placing his ex-friend George to the gold digger test. Tommy and George met because they used to work together, but after a couple of months, Tommy found a better job and ended up leaving. But about a month after Tommy left the job, he received messages from George saying that he got fired, had no money, and was now homeless. And to make a very long story short, Tommy, out of the kindness of his heart, wanted to help his old coworker get back on his feet. He began by offering him a place to stay. However, surprisingly, George said no to the offer because he didn't want to be a hassle and instead only asked Tommy for $500. And so without hesitation, Tommy ended up giving George $250 up front and then the other $250 throughout the month for what he thought was going to be for George's new clothes, phone bill, meals, and more. Tommy never expected his money back and just wanted to see George thriving again. But unfortunately, just 4 months later, Tommy received another message from George saying that he needed more money. This time, apparently, George was behind on 2 months worth of rent and also on a bunch of bills. It was becoming a little bit too much for Tommy and he was a little hesitant about giving George money, so instead he decided to loan him $400. And then he went the extra mile and even created a GoFundMe for George and shared it online. And this is where things get dark. Someone, more specifically a girl, told Tommy to stop helping George. According to this girl, George is just a con man, and he's not homeless, not behind on bills, and not in need of any financial help. Supposedly, he just pretends to be homeless in order to get extra money out of people. And she knows this because a long time ago, she used to work with him and tried to help him also. So if this girl is being 100% honest and not just an internet troll, I'm sure Tommy would want all of his money back. At the moment, Tommy doesn't know the full truth, but that's exactly what we're hoping to find out with him today.
I really hope that he didn't blame me.
I got you. So let's just say we put him to this test. We find out that he's a gold digger, essentially, that he used you for your money and stuff. What do you do? What do you want to get out of this? You trying to set up a payment plan or something?
I'm getting my money back, A, and then B, we're gonna have to teach this fucker a lesson for playing me. Like, that's not going by. That's not gonna slide.
Watcha!
He said, watcha.
This story is wild and things might just get heated. But our 24-hour timer to test George has now officially begun. All right, guys, before we start getting busy, big ol' thank you to our sponsor, Nox Cleaner. Nox Cleaner is a free app in the Google Play Store that will help clean and boost the performance of your Android device. And yes, guys, I know I'm missing half my glasses, but that's not the point. We're giving a shout out here. Okay, so if you guys have an Android device, head to the Google Play Store and type in Nox Cleaner. Hit install, and as it starts installing, check out the ratings on the app. It has over 1 million downloads and a 4.9 out of 5 stars. That is hella good. And I mean, with over 100,000 positive reviews, the app pretty much speaks for itself. I think this thing actually has more likes than our episodes. Anyways, once you've downloaded it, you're gonna click on it and you're gonna come to this screen right over here. And this is where the magic happens, guys. Notice how simple this is gonna be. All you gotta do is press scan and the app will start scanning your entire device. Look at this on my tablet. Nox Cleaner recommends me to clean almost a whole gigabyte. What jam, it all cleans itself. But the app also has 2 more features. The first one being deep clean, which allows you to scan individual apps and clean those individually. And the second one being photo management, which scans all of your photos and separates them into categories for you to much more easily manage them and do things such as delete the duplicates, blurry ones, or oversized images. So again, guys, this app will make your device faster. It is 100% cost-free and ad-free. Okay. Time to get back to work now. So for this episode, we're not using a very nice car or a mansion like we have in the past. No, we're just gonna be hiring Justin Bieber. Just kidding, guys, we don't have the budget for Justin Bieber. This is Fonty, but he's playing a rich decoy for today. What do you guys think about this guy's situation?
I mean, personally, if this was me, I think I would really be focused on, like, he hasn't paid you back. So, like, honestly, like, this is, like, I would be ready. I would be honestly ready to go and, like, nail this, bro. Like, honestly, I would be, like, yeah, I'd be furious as fuck.
Okay, what is this, Miss America? Look at this answer.
You'll have to excuse my friend. He's a little slow.
Anyways, guys, the steps for this test have actually already been set into motion a couple of days prior. It all started when this guy made a phone call to George with the number that Tommy provided us with.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, man? This is George.
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, man, you don't know me. My name is Fonty. I'm actually a social media influencer.
So Fonty's gonna be playing the role of a famous rich Instagrammer who wants to make a difference in the world and give money away.
I do a lot of brand deals with a lot of different companies. Like last month, I did a brand deal with H&M, and I feel like I need to give back. I feel like I need to change someone's life.
So in order to make this thing really believable, we had to create Fonty a new Instagram account. So we went online, bought him a lot of fake followers, a lot of fake likes, and a lot of fake comments. And Jesus Christ, that is the price for 1 million followers. Shout out to Knox Cleaner for sponsoring this episode.
I'm the real deal, bro. Like, I'll send you a picture of my Instagram, my Snapchat, whatever you need to know, just to let you know, man. Like, I'm the real deal. I'm just really, really, really trying to impact your life.
Man. A little bit weird, but like, alright. How did you get my number though?
Very tricky question, but nonetheless, we're prepared for it. To sum this up, guys, Fonty basically told George that he posted on his Instagram story that if anyone knew anyone who needed some help, to drop their name and their number in his DMs. And thus, that's how he ended up getting George's number.
And someone dropped your number. I'm not naming who, but none of that matters at all. Just focus on the blessing, man. Like, I'm really trying to help you out.
And with that, George takes our bait and agrees to meet up with Fonty a couple days later, which happens to be today at this very location.
Where's my Ferrari? Where's my mansion, bro? Like,
You are the Ferrari. You are the man.
no, I'm not.
You are.
You are not.
We have chosen this bench to be where Fonty will meet George, so we set up our cameras around it. We had one nearby and then one from far away as usual to capture every angle. Our 24-hour timer ticks on, so it's now time to give George a call. All right, guys, everything is pretty much set up. We know where our cameras are going. We're just giving George a call right now to make sure that he's almost here.
Yo, George.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man, it's Fonty. I'm already here. Where you at?
Oh yeah, I'm about to be here. I'm almost on my way.
A major reason why we chose this park, guys, was because George mentioned to Fonty that he didn't have a car, so he would have to walk to their meeting. He's almost on his way now, and this park is only about 10 minutes from his house, which means we have to play it safe, make our way to the car to hide, grab the headphones, and begin to listen into everything that's gonna go down.
All right, you're gonna have to throw these on, sir.
We have successfully linked onto a phone call with Fonty, and about 15 minutes later, our cameraman spots George walking in. Phase 1 of this 3-step test is about to begin.
George? Yeah, bro. How are you?
What's up, bro?
Long walk?
No, it's about like 10 minutes, bro. It's like down the road.
Now that Fonty has made contact with George, it's now safe for Tommy to step out of the car to listen in with us.
There's a bench over there. I feel like
mean-
that'd be a lot more comfortable than standing, you know?
And now we have George exactly where we want him in line with our cameras. So it's now time to let you guys know the purpose of this phase. It's simple. We have drawn George in to try to help him exactly how Tommy has tried to help him, so we want to find out if the story that George told Tommy is the same exact story that he will tell Fonty.
So I kind of want to get serious here. I want to know who George is. Like,
Yeah.
why would your friend, put your number in my DMs? saying-
What friend was it again?
Just don't even worry about that. Like,
Remember, guys, we're doing this to see if the stories line up. So apparently there was another coworker who also helped him. So we're curious to see if George told that coworker the same story that he told Tommy. So that's what we're gonna find out with the story that George tells Fonty.
Okay, it's kind of a long story, but I'll try to keep it short and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to take too much of your time, but
don't worry about that, man. Like, we got all the time. We got all the time here about like.
I'm sorry, Fonty, you got that all wrong. You might have all the time in the world, but our viewers don't. So for the purpose of keeping this short and blessing your lives, let's just highlight the key features of this conversation.
now I've been in the foster system like since I was born. Sorry. 2 years ago, my foster father, he got cancer. And we had to go through a lot of different treatments and stuff like that. He didn't make it. My mom, her heart could fail really soon. It's been very hard for me to really, it's been really hard for me to really do this like on my own. I'm in like really like, I was almost homeless again. I've been trying to finesse, but like, jobs haven't always been coming in the right way and stuff like that. And
I am honestly so sorry, like, that you had to go through that.
Okay, let's do a quick recap of George's unfortunate story. According to him, he said that he was a foster child who was adopted, but unfortunately his father passed away 2 years ago from cancer, and his foster mother now suffers from heart failure. On top of that, he also said what we already know, that he was homeless and that he really is struggling. The question is, do these stories match up?
So what you just heard right now, was that the same thing he told you?
Yeah, I mean,
Or was-
minus the part where his dad died, I didn't know, but
So he didn't tell you that?
nah.
Maybe just because he's a little, I don't know, it's hard.
Incredibly, the two unfortunate stories do match up. We've needed to learn what we needed to learn, so phase 1 is now officially complete. So it's now time for Fonty to lay the foundation for phase number 2, because this test is far from over.
So what I want to do is give you $5,000.
$5,000.
Damn, Fonty's voice, man. Wait, Fonty's really in his feels right now?
Right now, I don't currently have $5,000 on me.
Right now, I don't currently have it, but I'm gonna get it to you.
I'm ready to change your life, man. I'm ready to help you out. I'm ready to get you.
Let me ask you this: are you mad that the stories lined up, or are you kind of like how do you feel the fact that these both stories line up?
I definitely didn't expect it.
Uh-huh.
So the first step for us to move on to phase 2 was Fonty offering George $5,000 to change his life, which he's really not going to give him, but we have to make George believe that he is. So that's why now Fonty will hand George real money.
I got about $340.
Wow.
I want you to have that.
Guys, that money is real.
I want you to go get you something nice to eat. I want you to go buy yourself a new shirt, some clothes, whatever you want.
Now that Fonty has given George a little taste of his supposed wealth, our hopes are that George 100% believes that Fonty will give him the $5,000 later when he pulls him out of the bank.
I think Fonty believes it. I don't know. I'm curious to see what Fonty thinks. I think he believes it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
So first things first, bro, I'm about to call you an Uber.
Our second step for us to move on to phase 2 is for Fonty to call George an Uber.
I am the Uber driver, guys. Woo! Oh my God! Oh God!
Oh,
Okay.
Remember, Fonty still supposedly needs to go to the bank to pull out the $5,000, so in the meantime, he's sending George off to do some shopping. As I said, I am playing the fake Uber driver, and I have a compartment in my Ferrari perfect enough to hide a camera and record my ride with George. Fonty now begins to walk him to where I'm going to pick him up, but I wait a good 10 minutes before actually getting there in order to make this whole thing more believable.
Yeah, what's up, man?
How are you?
Sergio?
Yes.
All right, awesome. I'm not actually going to be getting in the car with you. He is.
Now the next step is for Fonty to ask me to cancel the Uber and pay me $200 to become George's personal driver for the next couple of hours so he can spoil himself with the $300 that he gave him.
You want me to cancel this ride?
Cancel the ride completely. Just be his driver for the day. Exactly.
Damn.
There you go, buddy.
I'll cancel the ride right now. Hop in.
All right, awesome.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you so much, bro.
Fonty says goodbye to George for now to supposedly go and take out the $5,000, and then George hops into the car to begin his shopping. And yes, I am actually going to drive him wherever he wants to go, but this is all a part of the plan. I have shared my location on my phone with my team, so they are able to follow behind me to wherever I'm going to be taking George.
Where did they want me to take you exactly? Where did you want to go? You want to go to Chipotle? Yeah. Okay.
And it will be at one of these locations where I end up taking him where phase 2 will take place, which I'll explain when we get there. So on our way to Chipotle it is. The ride is short, no longer than 10 minutes, and we have arrived at our first destination.
You're gonna dine in or take out?
I think I'm a diner.
You want to dine in? I'm just gonna be parked right here, then waiting for you. Okay?
All right, no problem. Okay. You want anything?
Huh?
You want anything?
No, I'm good. No, just you. Yes. Thank you. All right, take your time and everything.
Minutes later, my team arrives, and because George has already stepped foot into the restaurant, we are free to communicate through our walkie-talkies.
Sergio.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up?
Is he inside? Yeah, he's inside. He just went in like 5 minutes ago.
Time ticks on, and George continues eating, or taking a really long dump. We don't really know exactly.
Hey, Sergio.
You're very awesome. You're awesome too, Jay. You're awesome too.
Hey, I want to know Fonty's thoughts on George.
What did he think about his story? Honestly, don't think he's lying. It doesn't seem like he is, and if he is,
He's a really good ass liar, manipulator, con man.
this guy is definitely the devil if he's telling a lie. Hey man,
I want to give you $5,000.
you know, I want to change your life.
About 20 minutes have now passed, and finally, George steps out of the restaurant.
Okay, he's coming out, guys. He's coming out. I gotta go.
Took him goddamn long enough. Shit, hell. I ain't got the time. I really don't. People got things to do.
Smells good, man. How was it?
With George in the backseat of my car, the cat and mouse game begins once again. This time, George said he wanted to go to a store to get a shirt, so I recommended we go to a mall. But it was about halfway before getting there that I decided to make some small talk with George and learned this. Just watch and listen to this.
So tell me about yourself, man. Your name is
George.
George.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you do, George?
I'm a construction worker. I work for.
You work for
a dad
construction?
company. It's like they do things in LA. They do things in like
Really?
Burbank, stuff like that. You know, a lot of scaffolding stuff. Like he handles a lot of that stuff.
Really?
Did you guys catch that? I know it's very hard to hear, but he just said he works for construction at his dad's company. Didn't this guy just say his dad unfortunately passed away? And he said he was also struggling, but the thing is, construction workers make bank. I honestly was just making small talk. This isn't even phase 2. So I can't believe what I'm hearing, so I check my camera to check if it's recording. And thank God, it is.
Supervisor before that, stuff like that.
Wait, so you're Can you reiterate that? You're a supervisor?
I supervise while I'm there. So
For your dad's construction company.
This guy is a supervisor at his dad's construction company. He doesn't need any help at all. Construction workers make like $20 an hour, but he's a supervisor, so he makes more. And his dad owns a company, so he must make even more. To me, this test is done. This test is over. But the thing that sucks is that Tommy didn't hear this. And yes, I could just show him the recording, but number one, I wasn't sure if it even captured good audio. And number two, I wanted him to hear it with his own ears. So I continue to drive George to the mall.
Bruh, I'm too big to be crouching like this.
I'll drop you off right here. I'm gonna go park the car. I'm gonna go inside for a little bit, chill and everything, probably get some Starbucks. Text me, okay? Let me get your number down first, though.
So I told George that I'm gonna go into the mall and look around as well because I want to buy us as much time as possible. In my head, I already think this test is over. I think George is a liar, and this is where I want Tommy to hear the truth. And so I drop him off. This guy is so lazy enough to open the door that he instead pushes his button to get it open. And I park. My team finds me, parks right next to me. We set up the cameras, and I begin to tell them exactly what I heard.
On the car ride over here, after Chipotle, I asked him, yo, what do you do? And he says he does construction. And he says his dad owns the construction company.
I'm fucking pissed right now. You serious?
Unless he was lying to me?
I'm getting paid.
That's what he said. That's what he literally said. And it was so natural. It was
What
like,
kind of twisted
it's in here.
lies about
It's in here.
being a
But, so
foster
here's the
child?
thing. I know. It's in, so
Shut the fuck up.
So Fonzie's mad. I'm assuming he feels betrayed because he actually believed the story. And Tommy's kind of just soaking everything in and being like, yep, I knew this was coming.
Maybe he said that because he was embarrassed about being homeless.
What?
There's that. There's
It's
always
just like-
that choice.
Y'all are giving the
chance
benefit
that it
of the
could happen.
doubt.
It's just like he had no reason to lie to me and no reason to friend him.
That's the
He has a
thing.
reason to lie to you, yeah, because you're giving him money. He has a reason to lie to him because he's giving him money, but he has no reason to lie to me.
If it's not too late, you get security. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Get security.
What do you guys think? Denzi, what do you think?
About what?
You think you... What are we talking
Oh, homeboy.
about, homeboy? He's like about...
Okay, let's get this test going again before we completely lose Denzel. Time ticks on. Jay gears up for phase 2, and now it's time to let you guys learn what's gonna happen here. So in phase 1, we wanted to see if George's story of needing help lines up with the one that he told Tommy. And for the most part, it did. So now in phase 2, we want to see how real that story actually is. Jay's gonna play our decoy this phase, and his job is to get George to take a quick survey for a fake game show kind of like Family Feud. So we begin to move my car into position. I then take out my tire jack because if Jay does not get George to take this survey before he reaches my car, I'm gonna be like, well, I mean, you might as well take the survey because I still gotta change my tire, man. It's kind of like our safety net, I guess you can say. Anyways, the mall is now closing, so I now give George a call to let him know where I am and to see when he's gonna be coming.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna try to change. Are you gonna come right now, or are you gonna take some time, or when would you be coming?
No, I'm gonna come with you right now.
You're gonna come right now? Okay, sounds good.
With George now being on his way, we now all get into position and we wait.
Guys, we are losing daylight very, very, very quickly. It looks like this confrontation or phase 3, if there is a confrontation or phase 3, might be happening in the nighttime because daylight is disappearing.
Finally, George makes his way out of the mall's main entrance and Jay intercepts him. Unfortunately though, some cars got in the way and our cameras had to readjust. But that's okay because I'm not gonna show you guys this whole phase like how I initially intended to, and that's because given the conversation George and I had in the car, we already know that there's a huge possibility that George might not be telling the truth at all.
It looks like he's gonna do it, guys. I'm no longer needed. I'm gonna put the stuff away, and yes, because remember, I was a safety net, but not needed.
That being said, let's bless your lives. Remember, Jay's doing a survey on George for a show like Family Feud, so he's asking them silly questions like, name the first color that comes to your mind, or name something you haven't done since high school. But at the very end of all those questions, Jay needs to collect some personal information on George, including his name, age, and occupation. And this is where I'm gonna stop it and listen to his answer.
Are you currently in a relationship?
No,
What is your occupation?
I'm a construction worker.
Bam! Admitted it again. And this time both Tommy and Fonty were listening, so they heard it.
No fucking way, dude.
Fucking told you. I fucking told you.
No.
But
way.
wait, would you guys believe me if I told you there's more? Because there is.
What is your yearly income?
It's about like, I say it's like 40,000 plus,
You hear what he just said?
somewhere around there.
40,000 plus.
Yeah, 40,000 plus like benefits and like bonuses. and
Because
stuff
you
like
work for the construction.
that. Yeah, I do work for construction. Yeah.
That's it. Caught him. Are you kidding me? Making over $40,000 a year and asking people for money? I used to work at Subway, made only $12,000 a year and still survived.
I'm gonna beat this man's ass right now.
So now we know 110%. Everything that he told Sergio in the Uber was 110% correct. And like, I think we're done here. I think we're fucking done here.
Yo, What's up? How was your trip?
It was a bit long. I was trying to find a good shirt, man.
Do you realize that there are kids out there right now that don't have parents and you have the audacity to fucking lie about it? Honestly, this guy literally needs fucking help. Psych ward, some type of shit to help his mental disability. This is disgusting. I've never seen something like this.
It's sick-minded, dude. I'm not gonna say
So
it.
gross.
So George and I went to a couple more places that he wanted to go. And when he was done selecting locations, I started choosing locations because I wanted to give Tommy some time to cool off. Fonty had texted me that they were super pissed, so I figured it was only the right thing to do. And so I tell my team to no longer follow me and just head back to the park because that's where phase 3 was going to happen. So a little more than an hour ticked by, and now I texted Fonty the okay to call George to ask him to tell me to come back to the park.
Yo, what's up, George? Hey, it's Fonty, bro. Where you at?
I was just at the 99-cent store. I was just doing a quick lap and getting some more snacks before I left out.
Okay, man. Hey, well, I'm at the park and it's getting late and I'm getting tired, so, you know, kind of hurry up.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'll see you when you get here.
All right, back.
Bye.
Dude, that was mean.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. You just lied to my face. What do you want me to do?
Like,
fucking kiss his feet?
No, but you're like, dude, it's getting late. Get your ass here.
I don't give a fuck. He's lucky I
That
can kick his
was
ass through the fucking phone. Kick me through the phone.
So as instructed by George, I flip my Ferrari around and I start making my way back to the park. Remember, right now he thinks he's meeting up Fonty to receive the $5,000. But this time, this money is fake. However, again, we're hoping George thinks it's real because Fonty's already given him so much real money. Our timer ticks later into the night, everyone gets into position, and finally, about 20 minutes later, I make it back to the park. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. Sergio, why are you guys even bothering with the phase 3? You guys have all of this proof against George, why not just confront him? And that's because we want to rule out any argument made that George is only lying in order to use that money to pay back Tommy.
What's up, buddy? How are you? Looking fresh. Looking fresh. Bro, thank you so much.
Thank you
Have
so
a blessed
much.
night, man.
No,
Of
you do
course.
too. I'm gonna park right over here.
Okay.
I gotta jump on a quick phone call and stuff. But if you need me, I'm there. Holler.
Okay. All right, sounds-
Anything. Okay. Sounds good. Good night, guys. Good night, George.
How was it?
Yo, it was all right, bro. Like I went to go.
So as Fonty catches up with George's day, let me tell you guys what phase 3 is all about. It's simple. We want to find out if George has any intention of paying Tommy back.
So you got you a nice shirt. What all did you get? Is that all that you got? You
Nah,
just got a tank top?
This is all that I got.
So clearly you're cold-natured, bro, because I'm always in hoodies, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm a little bit cold, but like it's chill, bro.
I successfully ninja my way over to Tommy and Jay, and now we can listen into Fonty and George's conversation, which for the most part is kind of them catching up, but that was totally okay with me because I also needed to catch up with what happened in phase number 2. And I'm gonna keep fast forwarding this thing because we need to get to the juicy stuff. Here's what we instructed Fonty to say. We wanted Fonty to tell George that he does want to give him the $5,000, but he also wants him to be financially responsible with it. So he was gonna help George by first separating out the money that was going to his bills, which George mentioned that he owed at least $3,000 in. Then they would separate the money that was going to George's debts, which here we were hoping that he would bring up Tommy's name. And finally, the rest of the money that would be left over from the $5,000 would be George's to freely spend on clubs and strippers and drugs. No, I'm just kidding. No, not that. But yeah, you guys get the point.
$5,000 is a lot of money, and I'm pretty sure that you know that as well. I just want to make sure that it's all going to the right spots. Like you said, you got to pay rent, right? It's $1,500 each, and you're behind 2 months, correct?
Behind 2 months.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and pay that off. Is there anyone that you've ever lent money from?
No, it's just the rent. Like that's all I need to like really figure out.
Oh hell no.
So you've never.
I don't own anything else to anybody. Like I've literally been doing this by myself for like a long ass time, man. Like
Bro, this man owes me $900.
That's
all
crazy,
the way
man.
throughout.
Because
Like,
look, I'm an
It's literally
influencer.
only been me, like really hustling for this shit. Like
I'm,
I don't even want to do it with you, bro.
I get it.
Like I'm not even that type of person. Like I literally I'm not the type of person who really will take like the handouts.
I get it.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill this guy.
All right, man. So, just so you know that I'm not lying, I got the 5K right here. I really hope that it blesses you, man. I really, really, really do.
What is your goal? Remember in the beginning when I asked you what's your goal with this? What's your goal with this? Are you just cussing him out? Are you just confronting him? No, like you got to be real, man. Because number one, violence. Like
honest to God,
violence is not the key. Violence is not the answer.
Bro, of course, but like we're just gonna go over there. I'm gonna take as much bullshit as I can
So
hear.
you understand? Can't touch him. Don't touch him. no matter what he says, no matter if he walks away, no matter if he doesn't give you money or whatever, nothing like that. Don't do anything to him. You understand that? If you, look, let's think of it this way. You punch him, you lay a finger on him, calls the cops, assault, boom, you're in jail. You got more to lose, man.
Fonte now takes the $5,000 and puts it in George's pocket. That way he never has a chance to touch it or take a close look at it. Phase 3 is officially complete, but now our window to confront George is closing because he could walk off at any moment.
I should have hired security for this episode, man. Start doing push-ups, Jay. I need you. You're gonna hold him back. Start doing push-ups. I'm gonna talk to him first. Let me talk to him first, and then I'll scratch my head. You come in.
With every single phase of this test, we have proven that George is nothing but a lying, using person who has zero intentions of paying Tommy back.
Okay, honestly, guys, I'm nervous. I'm nervous and I'm scared. Mainly for the cameras, mainly for Leslie. Leslie, something happens, back up, okay?
So at this point in time, if you guys do not have your talkies, did you not read the title of this episode? I should have hired security. I mean that. I should have hired security because you guys already know this shit's gonna be good. Guys, we freaking made it to 2 million subscribers. I am so thankful and I hope you guys are enjoying this special episode. As a thank you for 2 million subscribers, you guys can enjoy any 2 shirts for only $22.22, but hurry because it's for only 22 hours only. There's absolutely no code necessary, guys, but I can't stress this enough. Hurry because supplies are limited and we do plan on selling out. So head to udmerch.com or click on the link in the description or click on the eye that'll take you directly there that just popped up on your screen. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Hey. How are you guys? Brandon, Fonte, good to see you again. Hey,
good to see you, sir. Yeah.
What's up, George? How are you? I need to explain some things to you. Can you just have a seat, please? I just want to explain some things to you, okay? Because they're not as they seem, okay? So take a seat, please. I just want to talk to you. That's it. Okay. So, ever since meeting Fonte, I should say, and meeting Jay, who was the guy who asked you 13 questions, all of that has all just been part of a huge, giant, elaborate test.
So I gave George a very thorough rundown of exactly what was going on and who we are. All the while, Jay and Tommy are still waiting at a distance for my signal.
Again, Tommy wanted to place you to this test and stuff, and he's actually here right now. Tommy's just gonna come in here, and he's just gonna have a 2-minute conversation with you. Give him 2 minutes of his time, 3 minutes of his time. I mean, come on, man, he deserves it. He lent you money, he helped you out, you scanned him, you conned him. It's been 9 months now, he's been asking for his money. That's the least you could do.
I mean, you just conned me for 5K.
Stop. Okay, just 2 minutes, 3 minutes of your time, okay? Just because he deserves it, man. I mean, wouldn't you agree he deserves it?
And now I raise my arms and scratch my head, signaling to Tommy and Jay that they can now come in.
And also, you should know one thing, man. No one's forcing you to stay here. You can honestly leave at any time you want. Like I said, man, just give him, please, just give him a key. It's literally right over there. Just give him 2 to 3 minutes of your time and stuff. And yes, we're recording this and stuff, and yes, this is going on YouTube, but it's not to embarrass you. We're not gonna show your face. Your face is gonna be covered. And as I said, you can leave at any single time you want.
All right, bro. First off, let me get this out of my fucking way. You're a fucking bitch, bro. I'm not saying to take the favors that I've done for you and throw them back in your face.
Let me stop you right there. What the fuck you think is gonna happen right now, dog?
Do not fucking cut me off while I'm talking to you, bro. No one's threatening you, bro. Do you see any weapons?
No one's threatening you, dog. I'm telling you right now, you don't have to come out here with your fucking cameras to get money out of me, dog. Fuck you,
no one wants your fucking money. First off, get the fuck out of my face, bro.
First off, George, go back to being calm. Go back to being calm.
Beat your ass. Get the fuck over here, bro.
Go back to being calm.
No, come here, bitch.
Again, we're here to talk to you. Tommy's not here to hurt you. Tommy's not here to anything. He's just upset, okay? You just used him for his money.
He said talk.
He has a reason to be mad at you. Please calm down. Listen to him. Just talk. Talk.
Words.
Okay? Just talk.
You're right. First off, let me say that you're a fucking bitch, alright? Bro, I know you have my fucking money, so I'm not here to negotiate a fucking payment plan. I want you to give my shit right back here in my hand.
What money you talking about,
You know what fucking money I'm talking about. Don't fucking play games, bro.
You talking about the money you gave me? Because that's a different story.
Bro, quit twisting shit around, bro. I didn't give you shit, bro. I didn't give you shit. I gave that money to a fucking homeless friend. Not some 22-year-old fuck can get a job. You must be fucking tripping. I don't know if you think you stole that shit or not, bro, but I'm gonna need my shit back right the fuck now. Or what, bro? Or nothing. You get my shit and put it right back in my hand, bitch. Bro, we can go to the bank. We can go to your house. Either way.
How about you go fuck yourself? Matter of fact, I got your shit right here in my pocket, dog. You can go reach and fucking take it.
I'ma fucking knock you the fuck out, bro.
Fucking do it, pussy.
Bro,
do it.
Bro.
Do it, pussy.
You are not worth my fucking time, bro. You are not worth my fucking time, bro. You are not worth my fucking time, bro. I'm so sick of your fucking shit, bro. You're an ignorant fuck. You are so fucking tiny, bro. You are a fucking nobody. You're the one who fucking called me at 3 a.m. bitching and crying because you couldn't fucking make rent. Who are you begging for? You're begging for my fucking money, bro. You're a fucking bitch,
All
bro.
you gotta do is fucking
So then take it out and put it in my fucking hand,
All
bitch.
you gotta do is reach
Oh
your
my
fucking take it,
fucking
bro.
How about
God,
instead of
bro.
arguing,
Right
let's-
here,
how about instead of
Right
arguing,
here.
let's try to come to a
Oh my
resolution
God, bro.
with
You
this
trying to
thing.
start a
Let's
fight,
just try-
bro.
Let's just try to
You
come to a
trying to start a-
resolution.
I'm not
Let's try to
sticking
come
to
up
your
with a way.
level.
The money's fake that you have in your pocket. That money's not real. That money's fake. It's $5,000 in fake cash. Okay.
Bro, I've never been this mad in my life. I'm gonna fucking end this guy's life tonight.
Okay.
Bro, oh my fucking God, bro. You can take that money out and you can give it to me. You can put that shit back in my hand and this can be over. This can be fucking over.
You're not gonna get no
Bro,
fucking money
I'm
out
not
of me,
sicking
bro.
down to your
I
level.
don't give a fuck about your fucking cameras. You're not gonna come over here and try to intimidate me with no shit, bro. Fuck you, dog.
We can do the same shit without the cameras, bro. I'm telling you right now, these are the only things saving your fucking life right now, bro.
Fuck you, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right
Fuck
now,
you,
bro. You are not fucking shit. You take money from people in fucking need. People who need to buy food, need to fucking pay off their debts, bro. You take that shit because you feel happy being a selfish scumbag, don't you?
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Of course you don't give a fuck. You don't care about no one but yourself, bitch.
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't give a fuck. You never did give a fuck, bro. Look at you. Where the fuck is your life going, huh?
Bro.
You're not doing shit, bro. You're just bitching and you scamming and you taking, bro. What the fuck about the rest? No one fucking likes you,
You're
bro.
not gonna try to get fucking money out of it.
Oh my God.
Your shit's right in my pocket. All you gotta do is reach and fucking take
Bro.
it. You don't know me, bro. You don't know what I'm fucking capable
I
of, bro.
don't want to know
Shut
you,
the fuck up, bro.
I don't know you, and I don't want to fucking know you, bro. No one wants to fucking know you. Get a fucking chance. Quit pushing me back, bro. Nah, you're a fucking bitch, bro. I want my shit back right the fuck now.
Or what?
Oh my God.
Let's come to a resolution.
Bro,
Let's come.
bro,
All right, George.
no, I'm about to knock you the fuck out, bro. I'm about to knock you the
Do
fuck
it,
out,
fucking
bro.
pussy. I'm waiting for your ass
Really,
to
bro?
swing. Do it, bro.
Really,
No,
fucking
do it, bro.
Move the
Do
fuck
it,
out
bro.
my face, bro.
No, stop.
Bitch
Do it,
ass
bro.
bitch.
Stop.
Do it, bro. Stop, fucking bro. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro.
Not happening. Not tonight.
What's good, bro?
Not tonight. Not tonight, George.
Alright,
You
what's
can walk
good, bro?
away, George. You can walk
What's
away.
good, bro?
Have a good night, George.
Fuck you, bro.
Have a good
Bro,
night.
fuck you.
Have a
Come
good
on,
night,
bro.
Have a good night.
Fuck
Fuck
you,
you,
bro.
bro.
Have a good
Nah,
night.
bro.
Have a good night.
It's not fucking worth it, bro. Fucking beat your ass. Fucking beat your ass. Get the fuck over here.
It's not worth it.
Bro, put him up, bitch. Put him up, bitch. Let's go.
Stop.
Let's
George.
go. Stop.
George.
Bonte. Hey. Oh, what's
It's
good?
over. Pull him off. Pull him off. Pull him
What's
off. Pull
good?
him off. Hey, George, let go.
Yeah.
George, goodbye.
Let go, bitch. Come here. Come here.
Stop. Stop.
Hey. It's over. Stop.
Goodbye.
Chill out.
Bonte,
It's
let him go.
over. Beat your
Let him
fucking
go.
go. Bonte.
Fuck off.
Let him go.
Let him
Fuck
go.
off.
Bonte,
Let him go. Bitch out. Bro.
It's over. It's over.
Fuck off me.
No.
Bro, I'll beat your ass.
Goodbye, George.
Hey,
George. Stop. Fuck you, bro.
Stop.
Goodbye. Piece of shit. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Go.
It's over.
Go
Cameras,
that way.
bye.
Go.
Cameras, bye.
Go.
Cameras.
Fuck off,
Bye.
bitch. Keep
Cameras.
digging.
Bye.
Bitch ass bitch. Fuck back over here. Raise him up, huh?
All right, go. Go. Get this up. Fucking Fonzie, man.
I'm a fucking savage, bro.
No, could there have been a better way of handling this?
Yeah, I would have liked
Probably, yeah, but you know, our budget's too small to hire security. We had to go with what we had.
I tried
And
my best.
You were at the bottom of the pit. I didn't want to hear shit.